Good morning, everyone. Hope you're having a great day. My Browns were winning and lost it in the last couple minutes. What a freaking bummer. Anyway, today we're going to talk about speaking through tragedy. Numbers 21, 4 through 9. At times, God uses hardships to shake us out of our misguided mindset. Unexpected difficulties removes distractions, teaches us, refocuses our mind on God, and often is followed by a moment of great clarity. This is evident in today's passage when we learn that God has directed the Israelites to take a particular route in order to avoid the Edomites. The people became impatient because of the lengthy journey and began to complain about Moses and God. They had turned their minds away from the Lord, who had then needed to capture their attention. It's interesting that God decided not to do so through blessing or a miraculous sign. After all the Israelites had seen in him, he moved in such a way on more than one occasion. Exodus 14:31. Instead, God sent poisonous snakes into the camp. What was the response of those who witnessed this? They confessed their sin and asked Moses to pray to the Lord to intercede on their behalf. While we cannot know what God's trying to tell others through their heartaches, we should meet our own hardships by looking for divine purpose and instruction. Even though it may not make sense, we can trust that the Lord will bring about positive and crucial changes in us through our challenges. I'm telling you guys, when I do these, God is speaking to me. And I don't know if you follow me on here or if you follow me on YouTube, but what did I post yesterday? Don't let the same snake bite you twice. And I don't know if you follow me, but I had the same snake bite me twice. And it won't happen again. It will not happen again. And when I tell you there is evil out there, there is evil out there. And I have been praying about this and what to do. And I don't know if you know what happened when those poisonous snakes came into the camp. But do you know our medical sign today? The cross with the snake on it. Moses held up a staff with a snake on it. As long as they looked at that, they were fine. They could get bitten, nothing would happen. But if they didn't, and that's a picture of Christ on the cross. As long as we are looking to God, looking to Christ as our Savior, we're good. But as soon as we stray away, you fall into sin. But I think about these Jews that got saved from slavery, saved. I mean, how long were they in slavery? 40 some years? And Moses, his mom, put him in the river, and he was raised by the princess, and then he finds out that he's a Jew. The amazing things that God did. And they whine and they cry. I think somebody once told me that like a straight shot to their destination was like 7 miles or something. Like they could have literally been there in 12 hours. Now don't quote me on that. I'm just paraphrasing. But they wandered around like in circles for like 40 some stinking years. They were just, and they got impatient. And like when Moses went up on the mountain to get the 10 Commandments, while they're up there, they were like bored, and they started melting down their gold jewelry and made the golden calf to worship to, and built the tower. I mean, it's just like this. If you start really reading the Bible, and the stuff that's in there, it's like, goodness gracious. I mean, I know there's things happening today, but it's like the Jews always needed a sign that God was real and God was with them. And God did these amazing miracles. And it would be like 2 days later, well, where are you? I mean, our faith today is based on, us believing in God is strictly by faith. We don't need to be like, God, I need you to show me a miracle so that I know you're there. No, we just trust and believe. We have the Bible. We read it. They didn't have the Bible. They had what they heard by the bishop in the church, or I forget what those. Way back when, it was the Pharisees who were high and mighty. But when it went to, my brain is kind of foggy this morning, the Gentiles, when the gospel went to the Gentiles, it was strictly a faith-based religion. We did not need a sign. We did not need speaking in tongues. We didn't need anything miraculous. We just trusted that what Jesus did on the cross was enough. That's it. Go and spread the gospel into all the earth. Tell everyone what Jesus did for us. We didn't need a sign. We didn't need somebody speaking in some mumbo-jumbo language to be like, oh, yes, that was it. No. We have the Bible. That's all we need. And let me tell you, this manifestation, this prophecy of speaking into existence, that is mumbo-jumbo. That's nowhere in the Bible. Manifestation in the Bible is showing you who God is. The scriptures in the Bible that talk about manifestation is showing you who Jesus is, showing you who God is. God doesn't want you to be rich in knowledge of who he is, rich in knowing who Christ is. It's not about money. It's not. God doesn't want you to have $1 million house, $1 million car, $1 million. What does he want you to do? Go and preach the gospel. Stop with that. It's not a Joel Osteen, gimme, gimme, gimme. Sorry, that's of the devil. Have a great day. See you tomorrow.